channel. This is Ali Class Learn TV. Today we're going to take you through how to perform some simple calculation in Excel, especially for a student at the various universities in Ghana and across the world. It is a requirement, especially in Ghana, that when you enter the first year of the university, you offer a course in ICT so that you can get practical skills in using Excel, Microsoft Word, and the likes. And so after the end of the course, when the semester is getting to a close, you will be assessed to ascertain whether indeed you have been able to adequately obtain the skills that is the course or the program is requiring from you. And so here I'm going to use a sample question to perform some simple calculations here in Excel. And so sit back and watch. If you are new to this channel, I will encourage you to subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell so that anytime a new video is uploaded, you can be notified and as it were, update your knowledge in all the educative content here on Ali Class Learn TV. And so here we are going to use this question, and the question says you are the class teacher of a Sweden Anglican Basic School. Here we're speaking, it's about Ghana. Use the following details to generate and compute the class assessment sheet for your class. And so here the results is for the second term of the 2022 academic year, and we have the subject is English and what have you. So that we are going to start from the third bulletin where it said insert your name and student number one row before typing the heading below. So let's head to our Excel. If you don't know how to launch Excel, you watch my other short tutorial and you'll be able to know how to be able to launch the Microsoft Excel spreadsheet. And so for now we are going to prepare the assessment sheet because that is what is required of us. So going back again, we have to insert our name. So let me insert a name over the first column. So we have let me type Ali Class. Ali Class. Then let me separate and make it Learn. Okay, so I think it's okay. Then I'll double click in between in order to be able to get it done well. Then the next one is it says I should enter the student number. The student number here can be your index number. It can be any number or identity that has been assigned to you by your institution. And so we are required to enter that. So I'm going to enter 20,000. 2255. Okay, so let's stick to that for now. So the first what is required of us is first achieved. So let's now go to the second option. It says student, you have to insert student number, name, quiz 1 having 20 marks in total, quiz 2 30 marks, and so on and so forth. So we have to go to the next row and enter this column headings for each of the candidate. And so let's go there and do that quickly. We will be switching the screen on and off so that you will be able to get the details. So the first one is name. So let's type the name over here. We have quiz 1 having 20 marks in total. Let's go to the next cell. Then excuse me. The next cell and enter quiz 2. Quiz 2 also having 30 marks in total. All right, let's go to the next one. Now you realize that after writing quiz 2 with the braces 30, you realize that it has extended to the next cell, which is cell D2. What you're going to do is that you place the cursor in between the cell C and D. Then when you put it there, it has turned into plus. So you double click and it will open up just as I've done. You can also just put it there, press the left mouse button and drag it towards the right side, and you'll be able to do so. As we go on, you get to know how you'll be able to do that to get all the hidden text appearing in a particular cell that you want to type in. So let's get the detail as well. The next one says CA1, that's continuous assessment, 15%. So we have CA1 and it says 15%. Yes, please. Are you going? Are you going? So 15% of the marks. Let's get to the The next one says exercise 1 and exercise 2, all of total marks of 50%. So let's do that. So you have exercise 1, 50%. So this is what I was talking about initially. So you realize that the text in cell E2 has extended to cell F. Now that's not what we want. So what we're going to do is to put the cursor there, click on it once, it has turned into the double arrow. Double click on that to make all of them appear in the particular set that you want the text to be. The next one is exercise 2. So you go to exercise 2. That is also having a total marks of 50. So we double click to extend it. All right, now let's check the rest of the details over there. The next one says CA2, which is 50%. So we have CA to the continuous assessment 2. So that one too is 15% of the marks. Good. Let's go to the next one that says total CA. So total CA is 30%. Total CA is 30%. So we have total CA, that is 30%. The same thing has happened. So let's do it. Double click on it once and double click. Then you are there. The next one is exam. That is 100. Then we go to the next one that says exam skill 2. That is 70%. So we are going to convert it to 70%. We have another exam over here, but this time it's going to be skill 2. Skill 2 100%. So we have 70%. So we have 70% over here. Let's increase it at the cell size. Then we go to the next one. The next one is the total score. We have total score, also 100% over here. Then we get to the next one, which is the rank and grade, which means you're going to rank the student based on their marks. So we have rank, then we have grade. That is all good. So now we are done with the first one. The next thing that we are going to do is to get names, random names. So the first, we go to the next bulletin. It says that type the index number, names, and quiz 1, quiz 2, so on and so forth over the number in the bracket for 10 students, only for 10 students. Okay, so we are going to type those ones. So it's a strict instruction and you must follow it accordingly. All right, I forgot to add the what you call it, the index number. So let me do that quickly by inserting a cell. So have this in here. So let's say index number is going to be here. So we have index number occupying this cell. So here we have another one here. So the name for 10 students, so I'm going to get just random names over here. So we have, let me say, Ali Glass Junior. Let's go. So you can go ahead to insert any names at all that you want. We will just want 10 names. Kofia Brifa. John Yao. Yeah, John Yao. You have yes, gender balance. So let me bring Christiana. We have gotten 10 names. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is it. So next thing is to generate index numbers for them. And the index numbers, you can choose any random number. So the simplest way to do this is by getting some specific maybe number range. So let's go by this 20, 70, 54, 001. The next thing is to type same thing, but the last number should be 2. So 20, 70, 2402. The moment you are done with it, there's no need for you to something. Okay, yeah, there's 1 0 missing here, so let me add it. Good. Let's say enter. Now select the first index number and the second index number. You realize that the from 2 to 4 are going is same. The institution is going to assign them, so it's going to be same for all students. The only differentiation is going to be the last 3 digits. So you have 001, 002, and so on and so forth. So after generating 2, you select 2 of them and go to the truncated area. That's what you call the autofill, and double click. So double click and it has generated them for you. So you have the first student having 1, 2, 3, and up to the third student. Let's go back to the instruction and look at it well again. So it says we have to type the index number, names, quiz 1, quiz 2, exercise 1, exercise 2, and exam scores marked over the number in bracket for 10 students. So we are done with the names, we are done with the index number. So here you are going to choose the mark. So but you will have to ensure that the marks for quiz 1 does not exceed 20, because the total marks there must be 20. So let's get any random numbers that are from 20 and below. So we have 8.
So we have this. The same thing also be applied to that of quiz 2. So the total marks there must also be 30. So let's delete them first. 25. Oh, oops. Shouldn't get there. Okay, good.
Alright, so we are done with this requirement. Now let's go to the next instruction for this particular question over there. So it says calculate the CA, that is 15% score, by converting quiz 1 and quiz 2 to 15. Let's read again. Calculate the CA1, that is 15% score, by converting quiz 1 and quiz 2 to 15. It means that some quiz 1 and quiz 2, it must be converted to 15%. How do we do this then? Here we are going to use 2 methods. Each of them works. Remember, when using Excel, if you want to type a formula or a function, it must always begin with what? An equal to sign. So we have equal to here, sum. Now what do I want to do? I want to sum the first one, that is the marks in C3 and D3. So after typing equal sum, I'll press I'll click on the marks in cell C3. When you are done, head to your keyboard and type plus. You can also use the is to symbol. Then okay, so let's use that because it's concurrently. Then come and press on cell D3. Close the bracket. Because we want to convert to 15%, we bring the star or which symbolizes the multiplication. So on your keyboard, you look for it and type it. So star 15%. You are going to type all this. So this is how it's going to be done. So after which you press on enter. So when you press on enter, you realize that you've gotten that. Alternatively, you can also do it this way. Instead of using the sum, you can use the sum, take the sum of, then in between the C3 and D3, bring the plus sign. I think that's going to be simple for all of you. So press enter and boom, we are there. So preferably because they are not many, you can decide to use this method. So equal C3 plus D3 or into braces or bracket star 15%. It means you are going to convert to 15%. So you hit enter and the rest. Now there's no need for you to enter for the rest of the students. Go to the autofill. You see, this is the case over here. Now look at the symbol here. When you bring it here, it turns into plus. So double click to autofill. That is all. So within a matter of seconds, you are done for the first one. Now let's go to exercise. Now the exercise 2, we are supposed to enter the marks ourselves and it must sum up to 50. So now quickly, let's have some random numbers from 50 and below. Okay, so you have the random numbers. Let's go to exercise 2 also must sum up to 50. So let's go quickly. Go. So we are done with the entry of the random numbers. Let's go to the next instruction and see what they are requesting from us. So calculate the CA2, that is 15% score, by converting exercise 1 and exercise 2 to 50. So we are going to sum that one also up and convert to 15. So just as we did for the first one, we are the same procedure is going to be used. So equal, this time let's use equal. So just don't type the number, we want the cell reference. So click on the first one, then bring your plus sign, then go and click on the second marks. So remember, we have to put them in the bracket. So put them in the bracket over here. Why do we have to put them in the bracket? So that all of them will be affected by the 15% conversion. Other than that one, you don't put it in the bracket. And let's say we type equal F3 plus, let's say gene 3 multiplied by the 15%. The effect will only be on the gene 3, which is in our case 39. That's why you put them in the braces, so that all of them can be captured. So here, after that, just as we did for the first time, a star. If you want to get a star on the keyboard, if your keyboard is not having the numeric keypad, you use the shift plus 8 and you get the star symbol, or representing multiplication over here. So quickly we bring our 15%, 15, then the percentage symbol right from your keyboard and press enter. Good, we are there. When you are done, just go to the autofill and double click to get it done over there. Good. So now we are done for the CA2. Let's go to the next one. Sorry, let's go to the next one, which says calculate total score. The total CA. Calculate total CA. So the total CA will be the CA1 and CA2. So that one is also simple. So begin with equal to, where is the CA1? This CA1 plus, where is CA2? That is CA2 in H1, after which, or H3 rather, then you press enter. So you have been able to sum it up. So you double click to auto fill the rest. We are done with that too. Let's go to exam. Exam 2, you are supposed to do the entries all by yourself. So let's get some random numbers from 80 and from 100 and below. From 100 and below. So let me put 95 here. So you can put any marks that is ranging from 100 downwards. Okay, I've let me change them. Oh, all right, so we are done. So here we are supposed to convert this to 70%. This is simple. So again, equal to this cell, which is J3, then star 70% over there, then press enter. Good, we are done. Go to select the first one, then auto fill. That is all. So we are done with that of the examination 2 within a matter of seconds. Let's go to the total marks. The total marks here, let's go and read the instruction carefully. It says calculate total score. Total score, I made it total, but it's supposed to be total score. 100% by summing total CA, which is 30% in total, and exam of 70%. So it's very simple over here. So we go, it says equal to, where the total CA? Total CA is here, plus exam. So you select that and press enter. Good. So here you double click auto fill. Yeah, so we are done with this. The next thing that we will have to do is to rank. Here we are ranking, here means position. Here we are going to use a formula. So take a critical look at this formula. There are so many formulas that we can use, but this, what we are going to use, will make it rank such that if we have some total score, the score appearing to a specific score appearing twice, it will still be able to rank it. So we are going to use that formula. How do we do that? Select the first cell, that is cell M3 over here. So you, as usual, bring your equal to, start your rank, then bring your bracket. So first we are going to take the cell reference of the first cell. So you select, just go and click on it, don't worry yourself. So we have L3, then you bring your comma. To bring your comma, type your dollar symbol on the keyboard, then go and type L also on the keyboard, then bring another dollar symbol, then type 3. So here the difference is here we type the whole of the L3, then brought comma, then bring dollar symbol, then separated the letter from the number. That's exactly what we are doing. So separating the column from the row, after which you bring your colon symbol in English, as you know. Then we have another dollar symbol again, then we bring that cell, that is the L again, then we bring our dollar symbol once more, then bring a comma here. Now the next number that we are going to choose will be from the last cell, the last here, in this case it will be a row. So we have 12. The last student is in cell A12, so we are just going to pick that number. So we have what, 12 in there, then comma 0, after which you close the bracket and hit enter. Well, it says what, something is wrong. So let me check the formula once more. Okay, is it because of it? Let's see. All right, good. So because I made a mistake by bringing a comma over there, so let's go to the formula again. Equal rank L3. L3 is the first number or total score is in cell L3, that's the 85.55%. Then we have comma. Now this time we separate the letter from the number. So we have $L, $3 is to $L. The next one will be the last cell here, that is in 12, then comma 0, after which you press enter, and that is it. It has been able to rank it. When you are done, you autofill by double clicking. And so if you look at the marks, you will realize that yes, indeed, this person will be the 10 because the person had the least mark. Now let's go to the grading. Grading here, what we use what we call the if statement. So I have the if statement type already here. Let's look at it. If you want to do, you have to memorize or understand the concept behind it, so that when you are doing it, you will be able to do it. So what I need to do is to come here, because I have it already. I'll go and paste it inside there. So here is the formula. If L3 is greater than or equal to 90. So when you go to the question back, you realize that it says grade uses the following scale. So 90 to 100, assign S to the person. 80 to 89, assign grade A, and so on and so forth. So let's see. We have, so here supposed to be S, not the as I type. So we have S. We have, let's say, A here. We have B. We have C. We have, if you have C over there, B, C. We have D here, of course. We have D. We have E here. Then the last one, of course, is going to be F. So let's just enter. Good. So you realize that it has changed here. So this is the formula that you must know. It's quite lengthy, but it's not difficult. So what you are saying is that if you are picking the total score over here, if the marks over there is greater than or equal to 90, it should assign S to A. So when you look at the marks, there is no 90, so there is no S appearing. Then again, you say if the L3, that same cell, the marks over there is greater than or equal to 80, it should assign A to it. And so this, we are having 85.55%. It's 85.55% greater than or equal to 80. Yes, it falls within the range, so it assigns A to it. When you are done, you autofill. Good. So you have C. Let's go to C. Yeah. So we have gotten it. That is for now. You have been able to do this part of the question. Now let's go to the next requirement of the question. Again, it says find the maximum, average, and minimum of the total mark. So let's insert over here. So we have maximum, we have average, we have minimum. Okay, good. So what are we doing? We are doing it under the total marks of 100%, total marks of 100 after adding the CA to the exam scale to 70 to 70. That's where we want to find the maximum, average, and mean. So here we are going to use the function maximum. So it's equal to max. The moment you do it, the computer itself, the intelligence will bring it out. So max into bracket. Now we are going to pick this max over here, 85.55%. So you select the first one, you bring your the ratio symbol as colon in English, then you come and select the large cell, close the bracket and enter. So you realize that the highest mark over there is 88.05%. Then we go, let's go to average, equal average. So it's there, let's click it. Okay, so that one to the same procedure. Click on the first one, bring your colon symbol, then go and click on the last then close your braces or bracket and hit enter. And that is the average. Then let's find our minimum marks over there too. We have minimum MIN. Then you open your braces, select the first cell, that is the first mark to be precise. Bring your colon, then come and select the large cell, close your bracket, press enter, and boom, you are there. You can go through and see whether everything is correct. So we are done with that one too within a matter of minutes. So let's go to the last part of the question. So insert a 3D cluster bar or layout style 7 using name and total score. So here we just want to insert a graph or to represent the data. So the first thing that you're going to do is to select first the names. After selecting, I'll just click on the first cell and drag it to the last name, first name and the last name. Then you have to select the total marks, which is in the 100% column. So you put your hand on the control, press and drag the mouse over. So I've selected these two information. That's what I want to do for the diagrammatic representation. So I'll go to insert. Then I said insert recommended what? Charts. So you click on it and you have a whole lot of them here, a whole lot of them over here. So whichever you want, you can choose them. So you have this one over there. This is for 3D. So let me choose that one for the purpose of this tutorial, after which you click on OK. So let's see. Good. So it's here. You don't want it to cover, so let it come down a bit. So basically we are now done with the question. So this how you'll be able to, as it were, do some of this calculation in Excel. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and hit the notification bell for new videos that I upload on this particular channel. Thank you, and do share this link to your colleagues so that they can benefit from this simple tutorial. So how you'll be able to use the Excel to prepare an assessment sheet. Thank you so much, and I will expect your comment. If there is any assignment that you want me to do for you too, you can use my email, which I will add to this video so that I can help you do your assignment. Thank you so much, and do well to subscribe to this channel.